Stay tuned for the following special presentation from KOFO 1220 and 103.7 FM. KOFO, your sports source for East Central Kansas, welcomes you to the Wise Guys Construction Basketball Game of the Week pregame show. Whether it's residential, commercial, or restoration construction you need, be wise. Call Wise Guys Construction in Ottawa at 785-229-5651. Now, for a preview of our Game of the Week, here's KOFO's David Potter.
And welcome to the Wise Guys Construction pregame show. I'm David Potter with KOFO Sports, bringing you the second half of Central Heights at West Franklin. This time it's the boys' turn to take the court, and the biggest thing on the line here in this one for Central Heights is they not only are they in a rivalry game on the road, but trying to pick up their first victory of the year. Central Heights 0-8 so far. They started things off on the wrong foot with a loss in their first game back on December 2nd at Council Grove. They lost that one 70-16. So a very rough start. And then they went into tournament play, lost to KC Christian 68-27. Another tough one there. Then another double-digit loss by 32 points to Metro Academy out of Shawnee. And then they played the same West Franklin team back on December 9th as part of that tournament and lost the first iteration in this game 52-40. So that was actually their closest game of the year so far, by losing by just a dozen to West Franklin in that one. They'll see if they can turn things around this time. They followed that up with a loss by 40 to Osage City, 66-26. Then a loss to Linden by 30, 57-27. A 19-point loss to Northern Heights, 59-40. And then a 61-47 loss to Mission Valley. So higher point totals being given up by the Central Heights team, and they've struggled to score at times with point totals of 16, 27, 24, 26, and 27 on the road to that 0-8 start. So it's been kind of rough sledding so far for Central Heights. They're led by, they do have a group of seniors that will get plenty of playing time. Players like 6'3" Cameron Hampton, he and Alex Seiler are the two tallest players on the team. Hampton at 6'3". They've got a senior in Wyatt Thompson. Of course, Ethan Shields, the lead running back of the football team, is a senior. And they also have Cole Speaks in there at 6'2". So they've got some height, several players over 6 feet tall in the lineup who will see significant playing time today. They also have Seth Burrows, a junior, standing at 5'11". He'll be a featured part of the team as well, and a name you can expect to hear. But again, the Central Heights team looking for their first win of the year, and there's no team they'd rather do it against than West Franklin. When we premiered the Central Heights West Franklin football game as the KOFO Game of the Week this fall, the coach of West Franklin, Kevin Coker, who is also an assistant coach for the boys basketball team, talked about how much that game meant to West Franklin and how a lot of these guys play in some of the on some of the same teams in the summertime in baseball. They're familiar with each other. In a lot of cases, they know each other, and it's an issue of bragging rights, being able to rival team from the southern part of the county in Central Heights. So we'll see if that provides any extra spark for either of the teams here, or maybe for both the teams, and could potentially lead to an exciting game. Again, they've already played one. It was West Franklin coming out on top by 12 in that one. We'll take a break and then talk a little about the Falcons. You're listening to the Wise Guys Construction pregame show here on KOFO Sports.
Anyone can call themselves a construction company, slap a sign on the side of their truck, and drive around town looking for work. Is that who you want to hire? No. You're smarter than that. Wise Guys Construction at 108 North Main in Ottawa has been in business for 13 years, building new residential homes, adding additions and finishing basements, solving commercial structure needs for businesses, and repairing damage left behind from fire or water. When it comes to who you hire for residential and commercial construction needs, be wise. Call Wise Guys Construction at 785-229-5651.
She's here. The first baby of 2017. Welcome Eva Eileen Rossi, born at 6:36 a.m. January 1st. Eva was born at Ransom Memorial Hospital, weighing in at an even 8 pounds and 20 inches long. She's the daughter of Alicia and Marcus Rossi. Mom and dad and new daughter Eva join big sister Lila Rossi at home in Wellsville. Congratulations to the Rossi family from KOFO and Ransom Memorial Hospital.
And we're back with more of the Wise Guys Construction pregame show here on KOFO. And again, Central Heights will be looking for their first victory of the year here on the road against West Franklin. Now, West Franklin has won a couple of games, but on balance, really not faring a whole lot better than Central Heights so far this year. They did get things started off with a win against Northern Heights, but it was a close one, 51-49. They followed it up with 2 straight double-digit losses to Santa Fe Trail and then to Osage City by 11 and then by 19. Then the next game was that tournament game against Central Heights that they won 52-40. But then it's been a 4-game losing streak ever since then, losing to Linden by 18, losing to Osage City by 26. Mission Valley was a 12-point loss, and then on Friday they had a nail-biter against Chase County, and they just came up short, 56-55. So they sit at 2-6 right now. And looking at their roster, a handful of seniors to play for them as well. Joe Stubbs, a 6'1 senior. Trenton Worley stands at 6 feet. And then 6'5", the tallest player on the court, Cooper Flory, another senior. And then, of course, Alexander Yellen, who's led the team in scoring a couple times, is also a senior. So they've got some senior leadership on this team. You also hear from sophomore Ryan Schmidt, sophomore Clayton Nyan, Brady Altick, of course, and then Hunter Lewis, a junior, Tanner Stink, a 6-foot sophomore, all players you'll hear from tonight. We'll take another break and then be back with the last segment of the Wise Guys Construction pregame show from here in Pomona.
Scott Schultz of Comfort Care Homes on the renovation of their facility in Ottawa, completed by Wise Guys Construction.
Bill and Jason managed the project. They basically handled all the external communication with all the different parties, and it was a very smooth process. I was extremely satisfied. We've received nothing but compliments on the home and just really glad to have them involved. I think Wise Guys is one of the leading construction firms in Ottawa.
Be wise. Call Wise Guys Construction, 785-229-5651.
Follow your favorite area high school or Ottawa University team with the KOFO Sports Guide. The KOFO Sports Guide features your team's schedule, from football and volleyball to wrestling and basketball, golf, soccer, tennis, baseball, softball, and track. Pick up your free KOFO Sports Guide at these following locations: Keith King State Farm Insurance, Beckman Motors, Ottawa Family Physicians, QSI, Wise Guys Construction, Osage County Attorney's Office, Brandon Jones, or check it out online at KOFO.com.
And welcome back to the Wise Guys Construction pregame show. We're bringing you the final segment as we get ready for the 0-8 Central Heights Vikings to take on the 2-6 West Franklin Falcons. The Vikings would like nothing better than to get that first victory of the season here on the road against their Franklin County rivals from Pomona, West Franklin. So looking at the two teams' common opponents so far, they've each played in a few league games. They've each played Osage City. Central Heights lost that one by 40, 66-26. West Franklin didn't do a whole lot better, losing that one by 26. They've also both played Mission Valley and both lost by roughly the same amount. So it could be a fairly close matchup. We've got one more break, and then we'll be back with the tip-off. You've been listening to the Wise Guys Construction pregame show here on KOFO.
Thank you for listening to the Wise Guys Construction Basketball Game of the Week pregame show. Tip-off is next. Bill Crowley, owner of Wise Guys Construction in Ottawa, on what sets them apart as your trusted source for residential and commercial construction.
We're not a handyman service. We're a professional licensed construction company. We're not only licensed in Ottawa. With our license, we can work anywhere.
Which means?
No matter what the project or where, you get a licensed contractor every time. We've been in business for 13 years. Our experience and customer service are what keeps us in business.
Wise Guys Construction, 785-229-5651. KOFO, your sports source for East Central Kansas, welcomes you to this Game of the Week basketball broadcast, heard exclusively online at KOFO.com. Tonight, the West Franklin Falcons host the Central Heights Vikings. This KOFO Game of the Week is being brought to you by Modern Woodman agent Dale Pearson, Hale Family Dentistry, Kansas State Bank, Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling, Ottawa Recreation Commission, and by State Farm Insurance agent Keith King, Ransom Memorial Hospital, Sutton's Jewelry, Franklin County Chiropractic, CarStar, Messenger's Home Furnishings. Also by Dingle & Son Mortuary, the Ottawa Herald, Wise Guys Construction, Ottawa University, People's Bank. This Game of the Week is also brought to you by Ryan Dispro State Farm Insurance, Kramer Pharmacy, Lamb Roberts Funeral Home, Cosentino's Price Chopper, Quality Structures Incorporated, Maxwell Chiropractic, and by RE/MAX Connections agent Neva Smith, Santa Fe Trail Meats, Advantage Electric, Todd Burrow's Crown Realty, and Amigos Mexican Restaurant. Now let's return courtside and join David Potter for this KOFO Game of the Week.
Welcome to Pomona. The tip-off for tonight's game is brought to you by RE/MAX Connections agent Neva Smith at 2025 South Princeton Street in Ottawa. Neva provides support for your real estate needs, whether buying or selling, and she's proud to support all the area teams this season. Visit nevasmith.com. And the tip-off between 6'5", Cooper Flory and 6'3", Cameron Hampton, won by West Franklin. They're going to draw a foul offensively that's going to be called against Tanner Sink. So the Vikings wearing gold, going right to left, West Franklin in white, trimmed in dark blue, going left to right. The work, Central Heights works it into Cameron Hampton down low, missed, rebounded by Cooper Flory. And Hunter Lewis bring it down for West Franklin. Now to work it around. Worley not able to hang on to it. Now there's a battle for it on the floor, and it's going to be a tie-up. The arrow pointing in Central Heights' favor. We're 47 seconds in, still no score. Ethan Shields the inbound for Central Heights. West Franklin showing a full court press. Shields will get it over to Cole Speaks, who breaks the press by getting it into the hands of Wyatt Thompson. Speaks at the top of the key now. Finds Shields. Now they'll work it into Hampton at the elbow. Now Wyatt Thompson loses control, and now it's coming back the other way, and that's going to be a foul. Trenton Worley hits the floor. Wyatt Thompson never fully possessed that pass, and it turned into a fast break the other way, and Worley was fouled by Ethan Shields. But on the floor, so it'll be an inbound. And they'll get it into the big guy, Cooper Flory, and he draws an immediate foul, I believe, from Cameron Hampton. And it will be Hampton whistle for the foul. That's a quick number 2 on him. Well, his first free throw is off. No good. And we'll stay tied 0-0, at least pending the second free throw. 3 fouls already on Central Heights. This free throw is up and up again, and then finally rolls off. So 0 for 2 at the line, and we'll stay in a scoreless tie. Beach sets it up, gets it over to Shields. Now they work it to Cameron Hampton at the free throw line. They'll take it out to Wyatt Thompson, looks at the three, now wants to drive and kicks it out. Now it's stolen by Worley, going back the other direction, goes up, off the glass and in. Wes Franklin starts things off with the 2 points. Now there's a foul, or no, they'll just say it went out of bounds. Last touch by Central Heights. Turnover. Worley kicks it out to Clayton Nyans. Now here's Tanner Stink swinging it back over to Nyans. He'll get it down low to the big man, Cooper Flory, who's off target from point-blank range. Stink swings it to Myers. Wants to drive, and there's a foul out away from the basket. That's going to go against Nyans. Meyer to inbound. Finds Ethan Shields. Goes down low, and the denial on the entry pass too aggressive by Cooper Flory. He's going to be called for a foul. Now the inbound along the baseline. Myers running out of time. That's a 5-second call. Nyans was standing right in front of him, denying everywhere he looked. And that'll be a turnover before they even get the ball inbound. West Franklin still up 2-0. Worley almost lost that one in the backcourt. Now he's able to cross the half-court line. Hunter Lewis at the top of the key, defended by Shields. Now he'll kick it into the corner to Worley. Worley drives, kicks it over to the big man. And Flory's off target again from point-blank range. Nyans with the offensive board, and he draws the foul. Flory's gotten a couple of good looks already, but has not been able to cash in either time so far. Nyans will go to the line for a pair, with the Falcons up 2-0 here in the early going. Free throws up. A lot of arcs after that one. That falls through. 5:12 to go here in the first quarter. Second free throw. It's in. Got an out-clicking shot. Puts a lot of arc under it. Good backspin and falls right through. And now denial on the full court press by West Franklin. They force the turnover. Get it down low. And scoring is Tanner Stink. It's a 6-0 game. Myers is holding the ball in the corner, allowing himself to be trapped. They're trying to break the press. They do. They have numbers. They need to go fast. They'll get it over to Speaks for an open three. He's got it. And Central Heights is on the board. Down 6-3. They broke the press, and it resulted in an open shot from the perimeter. That's what you want. Good ball movement can open up good shots against the press. There's another bunny by Flory. Just doesn't roll in. He's 0 for 3 from the field. All of them right around the basket. They just haven't rolled the right way for him. Cameron Hampton with the ball. Kicks it over to Ethan Shields, who finds Brotherton, who misses, and then Hunter Lewis couldn't corral the rebound. It'll go out of bounds. Brotherton to inbound. No, he'll switch places with Myers. Myers inbounding along the baseline. He's in danger of another 5-second call. Finally gets it out to Cole Speaks. Cole Speaks drives. Air ball, but rebounded by Ethan Shields. Goes up hard and gets it off the backboard. Nice job of clearing some space with the backside and getting himself an open look at the layup. 6-5 now. That was Trenton Worley trying to capitalize on Central Heights being a little bit slow to set up that half-court defense. He gets to the rim, doesn't get the shot, but draws the foul. The 6-5 game, 3:49 to go here in the first quarter. First free throw is off the back of the iron for Worley. Shot number 2 up and good. West Franklin goes up by 2, 7-5. Myers trying to break the press on the dribble, gets to the basket, goes up and off the rim, no good. Myers gets his own board. Now he's in some trouble, has to kick it out. Hampton passes to Shields. Shields passes up the jumper from the elbow to get it to Cole Speaks. They'll reset the offense now. It's to Brotherton. Now Hampton wants to drive. Might have drawn a foul. No call. That was going to be an over-the-back call as Shields went up for the offensive rebound. He got position on Brady Altick, who's going to be whistled for the foul, trying to go over his head for the board. Myers to throw it in again along the baseline. Still 3.5 to go in the first quarter. Inbound is stolen by Nyans, and now it's going back the other direction. Hunter Lewis with the ball in the right wing, makes a cut into the lane, gets it to fall. A nice runner by Nyans, and now dangerous pass almost stolen on the other side by Central Heights. Cole Speaks swinging over to the left wing. Myers almost has it stolen. Now he has to go to the floor to retrieve it. Gets it to Speaks. Rejected. Thrown out by Hunter Lewis. Lewis has at least 4 or 5 inches on Myers, and he sent that one flying into the wall. Hawkins up 9-5. Another inbound along the baseline for Central Heights. Nice play, but another block, but that time it's going to be called a foul. Worley this time coming from behind and got some hand along with the ball, and Cole Speaks will go to the free throw line. 2:59 remaining in quarter number 1. West Franklin up 9-5. Speaks with the free throw, and it's in. Nothing but net. Closing 6 gap to 3. Shot number 2, again, nothing but net. 2 nice-looking free throws, and it makes it a 2-point game. Going down to Trenton Worley. He's defended by Myers. Able to get past him. Myers playing keep away, or trying to keep up, rather. That shot is off target. Rebounded by Cameron Hampton. Central Heights has it going the other way. Again, Central Heights moving right to left. Speaks at the top of the key, resets the offense. 2.5 to go in the first quarter. Myers. Double dribble. Looks like it might have been knocked out of his hands by Trenton Worley, but they'll say he dropped it in the face of the pressure. West Franklin has been going to a trapping defense and has made life tough on the wings for Central Heights so far. Here's Worley looking to drive again. Now a nice dump off down low, but has the shot by Flory. Either went way too high off the backboard or might have had that block. Either way, it goes out of bounds, and it's the last touch by the Falcons. They'll step back up in the full court press. We'll see the first substitution of the game now as Brady Altick comes off and Ryan Smith comes on for West Franklin. Shields inbound. Gets it to Speaks. Ball knocked away out of his hands and out of bounds. Central Heights needs to move the ball faster to try and break this press, so they're going to keep running into trouble. Now they go ahead and throw it all the way over the half-court line on the inbound. Cameron Hampton, who lets his guards catch up to him. Cole Speaks with an open 3, knocks it down. Central Heights takes their first lead of the game. They go up 1, 10-9. They get it down low, and that's going to be a foul before the shot. I believe it's on Ethan Shields. It is. And I believe that's number 2 on him. It is. The 2 first quarter fouls by Ethan Shields, they'll keep him in the game. Smith resets the offense at the top of the key. Under a lot of pressure by Speak. Gets it to Nyans. Nyans wants to drive with his left hand up and under. Misses the layup. Hits the bottom of the rim. Rebounded by Cameron Hampton. Speaks will bring it down for Central Heights. Brotherton gets it out to Speaks for another 3. Too hard. Misses. And that's going to be an over-the-back call on Cooper Flory. And Central Heights already in the bonus, and West Franklin will be 2 on the next Central Heights foul. Ethan Shields to the line for a pair of free throws, or for a 1-and-1, excuse me. Misses the first. Flory will track down the long rebound. So it stays 10-9, just over a minute to go in quarter number 1. Worley wings it over to Flory. There's Nyans on the wing. Will work it around the perimeter. Flory wide open down low and 1. Finishes through contact. I believe that's going to be Hampton with the foul. And if it is, that may be number 3. And that is foul number 3 on Cameron Hampton, and we're not even through the first quarter. Flory's free throw, no good, rebounded by Shields. But West Franklin does take the lead on the made shot, 11-10. Speaks brings it over to Myers on the right wing. Central Heights has not made a substitution yet. And now that's going to be a foul on Nyans, a little aggressive, trying to knock that ball away from Myers. And Myers is going to go to the line for a couple of free throws now. Dawkins up 1, 44.3 to go in the first quarter. Front end to the 1-and-1, no good. Shields and Flory battling for it, and I believe Shields may have fouled him. He did, and that's going to be foul number 3 on Ethan Shields. So Shields and Hampton, 2 starters with 3 fouls apiece here in the first quarter. That could be big as this game goes on. Neither one has come out of the game. Flory goes to the line for 1-and-1. Misses the front end, rebounded by Speaks. Speaks wings it over to Myers. Myers has his shot rejected out on the wing. Now Trent Worley's got it going the other way. Nice job using his body to shield off the defender. Lays it in with his right hand. That's an expert move there by Worley to free himself up for the lay-in. Now they finally break the press. Shields over to Speaks. The runner, no good. Gets his own board. Misses the putback. Flory off to Worley. 5 seconds to go in the first. Worley to drive all the way up off the glass and in. And that'll give West Franklin a 15-10 lead as they close out the first quarter on a 6-0 run. We'll take a break and be back with quarter number 2. You're listening to the KOFO High School Game of the Week.
This is Eric Crowley with Advantage Electric. On the court, teams look for any advantage they can get. When it comes to your electric needs, whether residential, commercial, or custom, we're your advantage. Advantage Electric, 229 North Main in Ottawa. Call today at 785-418-1218.
Santa Fe Trail Meats will custom process your beef, pork, bison, lamb, goat, deer, or any other wild meat at their Overbrook facility. Enjoy jerky, bratwurst, summer sausage, snack sticks. Also purchase pork and beef at their store. Call 785-665-7713.
Confidence, passion, skill, knowledge. At Ottawa University, I've gained the strength to discover who I am and the confidence to be myself. I've met people from around the globe from different backgrounds and cultures, with opportunities to get involved and bring our passions to life with more than 30 clubs and organizations. We all come together into a faith-inspired community that quickly becomes family. I invite you to be brave like me at Ottawa University. Find out more at ottawa.edu today.
And we're back in Pomona for quarter number 2. West Franklin was down 10-9, but ended the first quarter on a 6-0 run to go up by 5. And they will inbound to start things off here in quarter number 2. Brian Schmitz gets it over to Trenton Worley. Swing it to Hunter Lewis, back over to Schmitz. Now Lewis with the open 3. Got it. West Franklin goes up by 8. They'll stay in the full court press. Hunter Lewis forces the steal. Now he's going to go up with a little runner in the lane, gets it to roll in. And now it's a 10-point lead, and Central Heights wants a timeout. It's a full timeout. We'll take a minute and then be back. It's 20-10, West Franklin over Central Heights.
Whether you're looking to buy or sell a home, all you need is the sign of a RE/MAX agent, and your real estate needs are taken care of. Neva Smith, your local RE/MAX agent, has years of experience and knowledge of the local market. Neva will work with you to get the results you're looking for, so that buyer or seller will not get away. Contact Neva Smith, your local RE/MAX agent, today at nevasmith.com or call 785-229-0504. Neva proudly supports the youth of today for the future of tomorrow and wishes all the area teams good luck this season.
Amigos Mexican Restaurant in Pomona is proud to sponsor this KOFO Game of the Week. If you're in the mood for authentic Mexican fare, then it's Amigos Mexican Restaurant you're looking for, with specials every weekday, including enchiladas on Monday, tacos Tuesday, burritos Wednesday, chimmies on Thursday, and the one and only Burrito Rio Grande on Friday. And enjoy margarita specials too. Get that south of the border flavor 7 days a week at Amigos Mexican Restaurant at 234 West Franklin in Pomona.
And we're back at West Franklin High School, where they've gone up 20-10, and the full court press continues to cause problems as Central Heights turns it over again. The Vikings just really struggling to deal with the high-pressure defense. West Franklin working it around the perimeter. A two-pointer from the corner. No, they'll call it a 3. It looks like the foot might have been on the line. Made by Lewis, so now it's a 13-point game. And almost another steal. Looks like Worley might have had his foot on the line. So Central Heights will inbound, gets it to Cole's feet. He's still on his own side of the court. Now crosses the half-court line. Gets it over to Hampton. He and Ethan Shields both playing with 3 fouls apiece for Central Heights. They do have one new player in, Wyatt Thompson, back in for Kyle Brotherton. And now a shot underneath by Myers gets it to fall. That's the first point by Central Heights, ending a 14-0 run by West Franklin. Now here's a deep 3 by Lewis, way off target. Offensive rebound, though. That's Tyler Schmidt, or Ryan Schmidt, the 5'8" sophomore, diving on the floor to get that rebound. Now Lewis swings it over to Schmidt. Thought about the 3. Now he'll pass it along. Still swinging it around the outside. Worley wanted to drive. Takes it back out. Lewis gets into the lane. Good. Nice finish in the lane. 25-12. West Franklin with an early 13-point lead. Now, Central Heights has numbers, doesn't take advantage. They slow it up. When they break that press, they need to keep their heads up, keep their eyes up, and look to make the quick pass. That's how you're going to break the press and lead to some quick baskets, and those quick baskets are really the only way they're going to get West Franklin to back off. Now, more pressure leads to another turnover for Central Heights, and now Bryce Summer, the 5'2" sophomore, will check in for Caleb Meyer. So 5'2", far and away the smallest player on the court. Watching him in warm-up, definitely a good shooter if they can get him the ball. There's a wide open 3 for Trenton Worley. He's way off to the right. Nice rebound by Flory, dying to get that offensive board and then putting it back. Shields, long pass to Cameron Hampton, tipped away. Looks like it might have been off the hands of Flory, but they'll say that Hampton got a hand on it, and the ball will go to West Franklin. 5:09 to go before halftime. Oh, they'll work it down low to Lewis. He steps on the baseline, and it'll come back the other way. Ethan Shields the inbound, finds Cole Speaks. Now they'll trap him. They'll get it back to Shields, back to Speaks. Quick ball movement, back over to Thompson. Thompson wants to drive. Now he's going to back it out. Speaks at the top of the key, defended by Hunter Lewis. We'll get it to Summer out on the right wing. Pass over to Hampton for a long two. Off target. Shields with the offensive board. Goes up with it and scores. Shields with 4 second chance points here in the second quarter. Lewis tries to get into Flory down low, but the pass too high for the 6'5" man. Ends up in the hands of Speaks. He'll get it over to Thompson on the right wing. Shields gets it down to Hampton down low, and he's going to be mugged. Fouled by, I believe, Flory will likely be called. You know, they'll actually get Trenton Worley for it. That's his second. Hampton will go to the line for a pair. The first one rolls in. And it's a 13-point game, 12-point game, 27-15. Lead has been as many as 15. Second free throw is short. Rebounded by Nyan. Pass it over to Altick. Swings it to Hunter Lewis. Skip pass all the way over to Nyan. Now they'll work it back over to Lewis. He wants Nyans again. Thought about the three. Takes the dribble in, then kicks it back out. Now baseline drive by Lewis to a wide open Nyans for a mid-range jump shot. Rebounded by Cameron Hampton. Now Summer is dribbling it back, going right to left. Hands it off to Cole Speaks. Now they try and get it to Hampton down low. It's stolen by Hunter Lewis. He wants to go all the way, takes a bump, and gets the free throw laid up to fall. But they'll say the foul occurred first. No shot. So he'll go to the line for 1 and 1. .322 remaining here in the first half. And Hunter Lewis with the front end of the 1-on-1. It's in and out. The rebound bounces off a couple sets of hands, and Lewis finally tracks it down. Now they try and work it inside with some quick passing, but Altick wasn't looking for it, and it ends up in the hands of Ethan Shields. Speaks with the ball at the top of the key. He'll work it over to Wyatt Thompson. Shields to Summers, fakes a three, but took a step on the pump fake, and will be called for the travel. Thompson comes out, and Caleb Meyer will come back on for Central Heights. Under 3 minutes to go here in the first half. Dawkins up by a dozen. Flory way out away from the basket. A long pass over to Lewis. Lewis drives. Now a pull-up jumper off the glass and good. Nice finishing touch by Lewis there. Hampton and Shields trying to break the press. Hampton trapped and tripped by Altick. Foul number 10, so that'll lead to 2 free throws for Cameron Hampton. Central Heights took that 10-9 lead, and ever since then, it's been a 20-5 run for West Franklin. First free throw rattles home. We'll see a substitution as Altate comes off. Trenton Worley back into the game. He has 2 fouls. Ethan Shields and Cameron Hampton at Central Heights both playing with 3 apiece. Hampton's second free throw rolls out, rebounded by Flory. There's a jumper by Lewis. Lewis has been on fire here in the second quarter. Pushes the lead back up to 15. Ties the biggest lead of the game. Now Summer dribbling in and out of traffic. Gets over to Myers. Ethan Shields at the top of the key. Back in the hands of Summer. They just keep swinging around the perimeter. Hampton trying to establish position down low. Summer attempts the shot from the free throw line and misses everything and touches the baseline. So it'll come back the other way. West Franklin inbound up 31-16. 1:51 to go here in the first half. Swings it over to Caden Hamilton, who's now in the game for the Falcons. He gets it down low to Flory. Flory, long pass to Nyan, just too high. Goes out of bounds. Summers to bring it up for Central Heights. 1.5 minutes to go in the first half. Summers under some pressure, gets it out to Shields. Finds Hampton at the free throw line. Will pivot and spin it out to Summers. Here's Myers in the corner and dribbling it out to the top of the key. That ball first touched by Hampton of West Franklin, but then Speaks got a finger on it, and it goes out of bounds. Now the referees will confer. Was a close play, but it did look like Speaks got his finger on it. No, they'll reverse the decision and say it's out of bounds off of West Franklin. The referee's obviously closer than I am, but I actually thought they got that one right. And now it'll be an inbound by Caleb Myers. Gets it into Shields. Hampton still trying to establish position on Flory down low. Here's a 3 by Meyer. No, rebounded by Flory. Worley bringing it back the other way. Gets over to Nyans, drives the baseline, then sends it over to Flory. And that's going to be a foul on Summers trying to rip the ball away from Flory, who's going to go to the line for a pair of free throws. As I believe that will put Central Heights into the double bonus. It does. Free throw is good, and that makes it a 16-point lead, the biggest one of the game so far. Central Heights briefly had a 10-9 lead in the first quarter, but has not even sniffed the lead since. Free throw number 2 rims out, rebounded by Meyer. 45 seconds left in the first half. Meyer swings it over to the right wing to Summers, gets it to Hampton down low. Now he kicks it out to Myers for 3. Got it. Cuts the lead to a baker's dozen, 32-19, under 30 seconds to go. Central Heights hanging around, but they've got work to do. With Franklin, looks like they'll hold for the last shot. Haven't even taken it close to the basket yet. 12 seconds to go. Now Lewis gets the open 3. He'll go ahead and let it fly. Misses. Rebounded by Summers. 4 seconds. 3. He tries to pass it off, and it's going to be stolen. Last second shot. Too hard, and that will do it for the first half. West Franklin comes back from that 10-9 lead, and we'll finish the half up 32-19. We'll go ahead and take a break and be back with the Advantage Electric halftime show here from Pomona.
Whether you're building or remodeling, you want your project to be unique to you. Eric Crowley of Advantage Electric can help.
Something recently we've started is custom lighting. Making custom lights, I've noticed it's a new trend. Not everybody wants the big, box light fixtures that you can buy. Everybody's looking for something eclectic nowadays and new and a conversation piece.
Your ideas come to life.
Anything and everything that you could think of that you could possibly make a light fixture out of, we could certainly do it.
Advantage Electric, 229 North Main. Call 418-1218.
This is Dr. Adam Maxwell of Maxwell Chiropractic, serving East Central Kansas with chiropractic and wellness care at 225 South Walnut in Ottawa. Call 785-893-8272 for an appointment. I wish all the area teams good luck this basketball season.
This is Ryan Disborough, your State Farm insurance agent in Garnett, providing insurance and financial services, including retirement options, bank loans, life insurance, and annuities. Call and schedule your financial services consultation today at 785-448-1660.
Todd Burrows of Crown Realty is proud to be a sponsor of this KOFO Game of the Week and wishes both teams the best of luck. To be successful in basketball, a team needs someone on the floor making assists. If you're buying or selling your home or farm, you need someone assisting you to be successful. And that's Todd Burrows with his experience and knowledge of the real estate market. With inventories low, it's a great market for sellers, and interest rates are still near all-time lows, providing buyers with great opportunities. Call Todd Burrows at Crown Realty, 785-229-5654, or visit toddburrows.crownrealty.com.
This is Dr. Weston Zinner at Franklin County Chiropractic in Ottawa. We hope you're enjoying the game and remind you that whether you're an athlete or a weekend warrior, we can help relieve your pain for a better performance. Call 785-242-9393 for an appointment.
At State Farm, our goal is to help people manage the risks of everyday life, recover from the unexpected, and realize their dreams. This is State Farm Agent Keith King in Ottawa. Let me help you protect what's most important to you. Give my office a call at 785-242-9435 or stop by at 111 South Main Street in Ottawa.
People's Bank in Ottawa is proud to support our area sports teams. From People's Bank Field at Ottawa University to our Bucks for Buckets promotion and more, we believe our local sports programs are an investment in our future. Best of luck to all the teams from all of us at People's Bank. Member FDIC.
Hi, I'm Dalton Evans. I'm 10 years old and happy to report that I've never had a cavity, thanks to brushing twice a day and 2 cleanings a year at Dr. Hale Family Dentistry.
Schedule your family's appointment today by calling 242-1800.
Confidence, passion, skill, knowledge. At Ottawa University, I've gained the strength to discover who I am and the confidence to be myself. I've met people from around the globe from different backgrounds and cultures, with opportunities to get involved and bring our passions to life with more than 30 clubs and organizations. We all come together into a faith-inspired community that quickly becomes family. I invite you to be brave like me at Ottawa University. Find out more at ottawa.edu today.
And we're back in Pomona with the Advantage Electric halftime show, where West Franklin has taken a 32-19 lead over the rival Central Heights Vikings. Vikings looking for that first win of the year. West Franklin at 2-6, looking to get win number 3. And this started off as a bit of a back-and-forth contest. West Franklin got the first couple of baskets, but Central Heights would end up taking a 10-9 lead. But that would end up being their first and only lead. As after that, West Franklin would end the first quarter on a 6-0 run to end things at 15-10. And as they caused a lot of problems for Central Heights with that full-court press and the trapping defense, they would outscore Central Heights 17-9 in the second half to pile on, and that brings us to a 32-19 lead for West Franklin. And most of the scoring, at least in the second quarter, done by 6'3" junior Hunter Lewis, who scored in a variety of different ways, got into the lane very effectively, even knocked down a couple of jump shots, finished at the rim, and forced a number of turnovers there. Trenton Worley scored multiple times in the first quarter. But at this point, Hunter Lewis definitely the leading scorer for West Franklin. On Central Heights side, Cole Speaks was able to knock down a couple of threes and a couple of free throws. Ethan Shields has been active on the offensive glass, got 4 second chance points with a couple of rebounds and putbacks, but the points have been hard to come by for Central Heights. And Ethan Shields and Cameron Hampton, 2 important players for Central Heights, both in foul trouble, sitting at 3 fouls apiece. They actually picked them all up in the first quarter, were able to avoid fouling in the second, but that's when West Franklin went on that run. with Central Heights key players not really being able to play nearly as physical basketball. We'll go ahead and take a break and then be back with more of the Wise Guys Construction, the Advantage Electric halftime show here from Pomona.
When quality matters, choose the best. Choose Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling. Call today and make sure your heating and cooling system is ready for the season at 785-242-9273. Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling, maintaining your comfort for over 30 years.
Santa Fe Trail Meats will custom process your beef, pork, bison, lamb, goat, deer, or any other wild meat at their Overbrook facility. Enjoy jerky, bratwurst, summer sausage, snack sticks. Also purchase pork and beef at their store. Call 785-665-7713.
Amigos Mexican Restaurant in Pomona is proud to sponsor this KOFO Game of the Week. If you're in the mood for authentic Mexican fare, then it's Amigos Mexican Restaurant you're looking for, with specials every weekday, including enchiladas on Monday, tacos Tuesday, burritos Wednesday, chimmies on Thursday, and the one and only Burrito Rio Grande on Friday. And enjoy margarita specials too. Get that south of the border flavor 7 days a week at Amigos Mexican Restaurant at 234 West Franklin in Pomona.
To protect your family and plan for your financial future, get to know your Modern Woodman agent.
Hello, I'm Dale Pearson, your Modern Woodman agent in Ottawa, Kansas. Call me today at 242-6566.
Modern Woodman of America. Touching lives, securing futures.
Smart Ottawa shoppers know Costantino's Price Chopper has the best rewards program in town. Only Price Chopper lets you earn points on all your purchases. Visit mypricechopper.com and start saving on food or fuel today. Shop Costantino's, your local family-owned grocer since 1948.
Todd Burrows of Crown Realty is proud to be a sponsor of this KOFO Game of the Week and wishes both teams the best of luck. To be successful in basketball, a team needs someone on the floor making assists. If you're buying or selling your home or farm, you need someone assisting you to be successful. And that's Todd Burrows with his experience and knowledge of the real estate market. With inventories low, it's a great market for sellers. And interest rates are still near all-time lows, providing buyers with great opportunities. Call Todd Burrows at Crown Realty, 785-229-5654. Or visit toddburrows.crownrealty.com.
And we're back in Pomona. Once again, it's West Franklin 32, Central Heights 19 at the halftime break. It's mostly been Trenton Worley and Hunter Lewis doing dance for West Franklin. Cooper Flory ended up scoring a few points in the second quarter, but was mostly frustrated in the first quarter as he got a lot of looks from point-blank range but couldn't finish them. And then Cameron Hampton, the big guy on the other side, got into early foul trouble and just hasn't been able to really post up. We'll take one more break and then be back with the second half here in Pomona. It's the KOFO Game of the Week.
Since 1944, families of Franklin County have called Dingle & Son Mortuary and Crematory in their time of need. Why? Because of the peace of mind received knowing that Dingle & Son will take charge and exceed expectations. Visit dinglemortuary.com.
This is Ryan Disborough, your State Farm insurance agent in Garnett, providing insurance and financial services, including retirement options, bank loans, life insurance, and annuities. Call and schedule your financial services consultation today at 785-448-1660.
Amigos Mexican Restaurant in Pomona is proud to sponsor this KOFO Game of the Week. If you're in the mood for authentic Mexican fare, then it's Amigos Mexican Restaurant you're looking for, with specials every weekday, including enchiladas on Monday, tacos Tuesday, burritos Wednesday, chimmies on Thursday, and the one and only Burrito Rio Grande on Friday. And enjoy margarita specials too. Get that south of the border flavor 7 days a week at Amigos Mexican Restaurant at 234 West Franklin in Pomona. Quality Structures Incorporated in Richmond is proud to sponsor this KOFO sports broadcast. They know experience matters on the court and when it comes to your building needs. Visit QualityStructures.com and let them put their years of experience in constructing post-frame buildings to work for you.
Technology, mobile banking. I totally heart my bank.
Kansas State Bank. A better way to bank with community people you know. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
Todd Burrows of Crown Realty is proud to be a sponsor of this KOFO Game of the Week and wishes both teams the best of luck. To be successful in basketball, a team needs someone on the floor making assists. If you're buying or selling your home or farm, you need someone assisting you to be successful. And that's Todd Burrows with his experience and knowledge of the real estate market. With inventories low, it's a great market for sellers. And interest rates are still near all-time lows, providing buyers with great opportunities. Call Todd Burrows at Crown Realty, 785-229-5654. Or visit toddburrows.crownrealty.com.
And we are back in Pomona for the start of the second half. West Franklin now moving left to right. Starts off with the ball. Missed shot by Hampton. It was also a rebound for West Franklin. Comes back the other way. That is Tanner Stink going up with the shot. It misses, and it's rebounded by Ethan Shields. Now they work it down low to Hampton, who draws the quick foul. And he goes up, and he'll go to the line for a pair of free throws. Even one of these free throws will make it the closest this game has been since early on in the second quarter. Hampton's shot is good. That was foul number 3 on Clayton Nyan. 32-20, West Franklin. Shot number 2 is in. It's an 11-point game, so a good start for Central Heights. They cut into the lead. Here's Nyans on the right wing, swings it all the way over to Lewis on the right, on the left. Now there's a travel by Nyans. You see that a lot, even in the college game, but especially at high school, where players get a little sped up on that pump fake, and they take a step after they pump fake it before they put the ball on the ground to dribble. Get passed over to Wyatt Thompson. Now works down to Ethan Shields. Thompson for 3, off and rebounded by Lewis. Coming back the other way. West Franklin moving right to left. Lewis goes up, misses. Rebounded by Flory. No good. Hampton on the defensive board. Gets it over to Cole Speed. Wyatt Thompson on the right wing. Swings it to Meyer. Now here's a 3 by Speaks. He knocks it down. That's his third 3 of the game, and this is an 8-point game. After West Franklin led by as many as 16, Central Heights has cut that lead in half. Lewis wide open in the corner. Makes the 3. Pushes the lead back up to 11. Now Central Heights barely able to break the press. They get it to Wyatt Thompson. Drives. Blocked by Flory. Underneath. The 6'5" big man for West Franklin. And now there's Lewis taking it all the way. Pushing that back lead up, right back up to 13 after Central Heights cut it to single digits. Now a double dribble called against Meyer. It was probably a travel, but either way, a turnover as he lost his footing and went to the floor while he's trying to drive. Trenton Worley to bring it up for West Franklin. 5:40 remaining here in the third quarter. Worley looks to drive, kicks it out to Lewis for a 3. No good off right. Rebounded by Worley. Works it back under to Lewis. Nice finish in the paint. Didn't get the 3 to fall, so he went closer. Now Myers has it stolen by Worley right out of his hand. Worley weaving in and out. Now backs it out. Gets it over to Nyans. Nyans drives, kicks it to Worley for an open 3. Pump fake. Now gets it down to Flory. Fouled by Ethan Shields as he went up for the short range shot. Shields has 4 fouls. Flory will go to the line for a pair of free throws. Up 15. 5:08 on the clock here in the third quarter. And he missed the first free throw, and I was going to say there's no 1-and-1, but everybody went to attack the rebound, and the referees will finally blow it dead and say, hey, he's got another shot. Summers, Brotherton, and that is Colin Maloney, all come in for Central Heights in the first mass substitution. And Shields among those coming off after picking up his fourth foul. Brotherson swings it over to Hampton at the top of the key. Gets it to Summers, now works it down low to Maloney, who steps on the line. Head out of bounds. Another turnover for Central Heights. Now Altick is going to check in for Tanner Singh. West Franklin, good ball movement. They try and get to Flory down low, but it just goes right through his fingertips. Probably would have had an easy, quick layup if he had been able to hang on to it. Still a 15-point game, still four-court press. Nice steal there by Nyan. He whips it into Altick, who lays it in. Quick 2 points for West Franklin, pushes the lead to 17. Now they break the press. Speak should have just gone up with it there, but instead tried to pass it back out and got it stolen by Lewis. Hunter Lewis over to Worley. Nyan into Flory. Now Worley drives, kicks it to Nyan for the open corner three, misses. And that's going to be over the back on Brady Altick. Foul, and the ball is going back the other way to Central Heights. The Central Heights started off the third quarter well, cutting the lead down to 8 after being down by as many as 16 in the second quarter and 13 at halftime. But it's been all West Franklin ever since. And Central Heights continues to struggle with that full court press. Cole Speaks drives and misses off the edge of the rim, but it's knocked out of bounds by West Franklin. Now Bryce Summer, standing at 5'2", is going to inbound along the baseline for Central Heights. He does get it in. There's a shot way off target by Maloney. Rebounded by Flory. The skip pass over to Worley, wide open for three. Too long, but Brady Altick grabs the offensive rebound, and then he's fouled by Meyer. Well, no, they'll say the foul was on Altick, and he just picked up his quick fifth, and he's done for the day. Central Heights still trying to break this press. Hampton handling the ball. Now get up to Speaks, works it up to Maloney, down to Summers, who puts up a layup that didn't touch anything, and now it's coming back the other direction. Hunter Lewis into the lane, goes up, gets it in. Hunter Lewis so confident when he gets around the basket. He's got a number of points today because of it. Here's Cole Speaks. Mishandled the pass and regains the control, puts up the shot and makes it. But that comes the lead to 17, 43-26. Central Heights wants a full timeout. We'll go ahead and take one as well. West Franklin up 17 here in Pomona.
Whether you're looking to buy or sell a home, all you need is the sign of a RE/MAX agent, and your real estate needs are taken care of. Neva Smith, your local RE/MAX agent, has years of experience and knowledge of the local market. Neva will work with you to get the results you're looking for, so that buyer or seller will not get away. Contact Neva Smith, your local RE/MAX agent, today at nevasmith.com or call 785-229-0504. Neva proudly supports the youth of today for the future of tomorrow and wishes all the area teams good luck this season.
Confidence, passion, skill, knowledge. At Ottawa University, I've gained the strength to discover who I am and the confidence to be myself. I've met people from around the globe from different backgrounds and cultures, with opportunities to get involved and bring our passions to life with more than 30 clubs and organizations. We all come together into a faith-inspired community that quickly becomes family. I invite you to be brave like me at Ottawa University. Find out more at ottawa.edu today.
We're back in Pomona where Central Heights is trying to regain their footing. Down by 15, 43-28. 2:25 remaining in the third quarter. Now there's a wide open three for Wyatt Thompson, but missed. Rebounded by Maloney. And he loses the ball after gathering the rebound, and now West Franklin wants a timeout after the coach sees something he doesn't like, so we'll go ahead and we'll take another full timeout and be back with more from Pomona. This is the KOFO Game of the Week.
Kramer Pharmacy, downtown Ottawa, hopes you're enjoying this KOFO sports broadcast and wishes all the area teams good luck this season. Call Kramer Pharmacy today and ask about their convenient MedSync program that allows you to have all your prescriptions filled at the same time each month. Call 242-2055. Santa Fe Trail Meats will custom process your beef, pork, bison, lamb, goat, deer, or any other wild meat at their Overbrook facility. Enjoy jerky, bratwurst, summer sausage, snack sticks. Also purchase pork and beef at their store. Call 785-665-7713.
Anyone can call themselves a construction company, slap a sign on the side of their truck, and drive around town looking for work. Is that who you want to hire? No. You're smarter than that. Wise Guys Construction at 108 North Main in Ottawa has been in business for 13 years, building new residential homes, adding additions and finishing basements, solving commercial structure needs for businesses, and repairing damage left behind from fire or water. When it comes to who you hire for residential and commercial construction needs, be wise. Call Wise Guys Construction at 785-229-5651.
And we are back in Pomona, where West Franklin is up 43-28 over Central Heights. Now, nice steal by Kyler Brotherton, but loses track of the ball. It's knocked out of bounds by Trenton Worley on the other side. Central Heights does maintain possession, though. 2:05 to go here in quarter number 3. Brotherton to inbound. Finds Hampton. We'll swing up to Wyatt Thompson at the top of the key. Thompson over to Brotherton. And their telegraph pass easily stolen by Worley. He'll lay it up on the other end on a fast break. It's an easy run out. Pushes the lead back to 17. Wyatt Thompson dribbles out of the trap, kicks it over to Sales. Or Speaks, excuse me, and then it's Brotherton with a nice finish around the rim to get it back to a 15-point game. Nyans had an open three, passed it up, got it over to Stink. Now here's Lewis, has the ball stripped by Meyer. Meyer rejected, swatted away by Trenton Worley. Worley knew he had a definitive size advantage on Meyer and was just waiting for him to go up for that layup. Didn't even bother to guard him all the way to the basket, just stood back and waited for the opportunity to slap that one out of bounds. There's a foul on Tanner Stink. On the floor, no free throws. Second foul on Stink, team foul number 4. We're going to see Hunter Lewis come out and Schmitz come on. Brotherton to inbound for Central Heights. And whistle blows. Let's see what the call is. It's going to go against Central Heights. It's a foul away from the ball. Called against Maloney. That's his first. Under a minute to go here in the third. Meyer defending Schmitz out on the wing, and they'll say a little too closely and calling for the foul. Nyans to inbound, and another foul. This one called on Maloney before the ball was ever even inbounded. So Nyans to inbound along the baseline. Gets it in. Three-pointer is no good, but there's going to be a foul called, I believe, that'll send Schmitz to the line for 3. So that would be 3 fouls called in about 5 seconds of game time against Central Heights. They'll say it was after he shot the three, so it's a dead ball foul, and West Franklin will inbound from the sideline. 46.2 left on the clock here in the third quarter. 9 to inbound again. He'll get it into Stink at the elbow, fakes the shot, gets it to Schmidt, shoots the three, misses everything, and it goes out of bounds. Throw into Central Ice. Hampton inbound to Meyer, and West Franklin has called off the full court press. It's Brotherton. Over to Dalton Reimer, who misses the three. Now Reimer gets his own board, puts it up, misses. Now another offensive rebound by Brotherton. He gets that one in. 13-point game, 15 seconds left in the third quarter. Worley will hang on to it. But Franklin can hold for the last shot. It appears they will. Worley's going to go up for three. Misses. 2 seconds left, and that's going to end it. So we will go into the fourth quarter now with West Franklin at 45-32. They went into halftime up 13. They'll go into the fourth quarter up 13. Played it even in the third. We'll be right back with the last quarter here in Pomona. You're listening to the KOFO High School Game of the Week.
People's Bank in Ottawa is proud to support our area sports teams. From People's Bank Field at Ottawa University to our Bucks for Buckets promotion and more, we believe our local sports programs are an investment in our future. Best of luck to all the teams from all of us at People's Bank. Member FDIC.
Since 1944, families of Franklin County have called Dingle & Son Mortuary and Crematory in their time of need. Why? Because of the peace of mind received knowing that Dingle & Son will take charge and exceed expectations. Visit dinglemortuary.com.
The Ottawa Shopper has a new look with new features. Never miss your favorite TV show with the TV guides. Find area church times and the popular Kids Talk About God column on the church pages, and get useful employment tips from our weekly Q&A advice column. Call 242-4700 to get your Franklin County address added to our subscription list for free, or pick up the Ottawa Shopper at multiple racks around town. That's 242-4700.
And we're back in Pomona. Starting the fourth quarter with West Franklin up 13, 45-32, and that's going to be over the back. They inbound, then pass it back to Nyans, who had 1 foot on either side of the half-court line. A quick turnover will give Central Heights a chance to eat into the lead a little more. They stayed even with West Franklin in that third quarter, but they need to do more than that. That ball will go out of bounds, last touch by Nyans. Each team scoring 13 in the third quarter. It was the most productive offensive quarter for Central Heights so far, after scoring 10 and 9 in quarters 1 and 2. Here's an open three for Cole Speaks. Missed. Rebounded by Lewis. Now Worley on the fast break. Speaks got into good defensive position, and Worley had to back it out. Smith gets it over to Nyans. Worley finds Lewis down low, finishes, tries to finish through contact, misses, got his own board, and put it back in. Lewis has been a machine tonight. Beats the Shield. Here's Hampton into the lane. Now has to pass it back out to Wyatt Thompson. Hampton wants to drive up, partially blocked by Flores, or by Forey. Under 7 minutes to go. 15-point game. Forey underneath, off the backboard and in. Nice assist by Nyans on the play. Speaks working against Worley. Gets to the lane, has that one blocked by Worley. Now goes up after getting his own rebound. Now Shields puts one up, misses badly. Rebounded by Meyer. He'll put one up. Miss. Meyer gets his own rebound. Meyer gets into the lane. Looks like it might have been a foul. No call. Misses. And finally tracked down by Nyan. West Franklin allowed 5 or 6 offensive boards there in a very short sequence. Schmitz over to Nyans. Nyans to drive. Tries a sneaky pass around his man, trying to get it to Flory, but it went right into the arms of Ethan Shields. Central High taking it back the other way. Myers on the wing. Hands it off to Shields, who kicks it to Wyatt Thompson. Down low to Hampton. Hampton with the turnaround, rejected. Blocked by Flory. Some tired legs for Central Heights. They're seeing a lot more of their shots blocked here in the second half. Summers in to inbound. Tried the bounce pass to Hampton, and you have to be careful with bounce passes to big guys. You've got a guy like Hampton, who's 6'3", 6'4". It takes a lot of effort and a little more time to reach down and try and catch a bounce pass with your shins. And 9 times out of 10, it results in a turnover. That's exactly what we saw there. Worley misses a shot and then taps his own rebound out of bounds. 5:17 to go. West Franklin up by 17, 49-32. Summers, the 5'2" sophomore, brings it down, hands it off to Ethan Shields. Shields passes to Hampton, a little elbow jumper, falls. 2 points for Hampton. Flory has it at the top of the key, swings over to Nyan. And here's Worley. Tries to pass, almost stolen. Now Nyan ends up with it, gets out to Smith for 3. Missed. Rebounded by Nyan. He's barely able to pass that one away as he falls down, and then Hampton gathers it up, but he falls after he grabbed the rebound, or the steal, I guess. And that motion of going to the floor was in itself a travel. So turnover, and now West Franklin wants 30 seconds. We'll go ahead and take a quick timeout and be back with more. You're listening to the KOFO Game of the Week.
Todd Burrows of Crown Realty is proud to be a sponsor of this KOFO Game of the Week and wishes both teams the best of luck. To be successful in basketball, a team needs someone on the floor making assists. If you're buying or selling your home or farm, you need someone assisting you to be successful. And that's Todd Burrows with his experience and knowledge of the real estate market. With inventories low, it's a great market for sellers. And interest rates are still near all-time lows, providing buyers with great opportunities. Call Todd Burrows at Crown Realty, 785-229-5654. Or visit toddburrows.crownrealty.com.
And welcome back to Pomona, where the home team, West Franklin, on top 49-34 in the boys' game after the girls' team was knocked off by Central Heights by 4. The boys' team does not appear in any danger of that as Lewis catches the ball on the inbound and quickly goes up to lay it in and pushes the lead back up to 17. Cole Speaks over to Summers on the left wing for Central Heights. Here's Cameron Hampton with the long 2 with the foot on the line. Flory gets the rebound after a miss off to the right. Now Worley bringing it up the court. Meyer went for the steal, didn't get it. Now Nyans to Schmidt. Working around the perimeter. Flory comes up to get it at the top of the key. Now he throws that one away. No one there to take the pass. 4:01 to go. Ethan Shields inbounds to Summers. Bryce Summer over to Caleb Meyer. Works it into Shields. He has it knocked away. Was out of bounds, last touch by the Falcons. Summer to inbound. Works it into Hampton. Hampton working against Flory, goes up with it, manages to avoid the blocked shot, but heavily altered, and he misses. Now Nyan draws the foul at the reach on Summer. only the second foul on Summer. 51-34 the score. They're going to call a foul on Caleb Myers. I think Worley just fell down. Worley got up with a smile on his face, I think, knowing that he drew a foul after flipping. Inbound to Lewis, who swings it to Worley out on the right wing. Nice pass to Nyans into the paint, kicks out to Schmidt, who passes up a wide open three, and now that definitely was a foul on Myers as he got into the face of Worley trying to go for the steal there. First free throw of the 1-and-1, misses, rebounded by Flory. Here's Lewis on the drive, off the glass and good. Just 2 more points for Lewis. Having a fantastic day. Beeks gets out to Summer out on the right wing, defended by Nyans. Summer's a good ball handler. At 5'2", he's somewhat limited in what he can do, but he can definitely dribble in and out of play. But there's an entry pass picked off by Lewis. West Franklin's going the other way with it, under 3 minutes to go. Passes to both Worley and Nyans in the same spot. Worley comes up with it. Swings it over to Schmidt on the right side. Here's Flory working against Hampton, able to finish around the outstretched arms of Cameron Hampton. Now we're going to see just a quick substitution timeout. We'll keep it right here. .232 remains on the clock. West Franklin is up 55-34. It was a game through much of the first quarter, and then ever since then, Central Heights is not able to handle the defensive pressure from West Franklin. There's too many turnovers and forced shots, and they were able to narrow it down to an 8-point lead at the beginning of the third, but that was as close as they'd get. The lead right now is as big as it has been at 21, 55-34. Beeks wants a three, misses, rebounded by Wyatt Thompson on the offensive end. Now he looks to drive, scoops off the backboard and in. Nice take by Wyatt Thompson. Nyans on the left wing. Over to Schmidt. Now they'll get it down low to Lewis, but it's almost stolen by Thompson. He had his toe on the line. West Franklin will sub Alexander Yelland into the game. The senior getting his first minutes of the day. Inbound to Worley. Now the pass to Flory. Chased down off the floor by Flory, and then 2 different players for Central Heights in there trying to get it away from him, and he's fouled. Foul will be called on Dalton Reimer. The senior picks up his first foul of the day. 1:54 remaining in the game. So his first free throw is in. Pushes the lead back up to 20. Free throw number 2 rolls in. And now Flory will come off, and seeing his first action of the day is Cameron Howard. So Flory at 6'5" has been a force on the boards and has blocked multiple shots, but had a lot of opportunities, especially in the first half, where he got the ball in close to the basket. He couldn't get it to fall for one reason or another, as Dalton Reimer banks in a three from straight on. Minute and a half remaining. Reimer's pass almost stolen. He gets possession back. Now hands off to Stink. Gets it over to Schmitz. Schmitz over to Reimer. He's going to kick it out to Caden Hamilton. Hamilton foul. .1:14 now on the clock. West Franklin up by 18 and no danger at this point. Front end of the 1-and-1 is good for Hamilton. And the second one is in. He makes them both, pushes the lead back up to 20, 59-39. Speaks with the ball, gets it over to Wyatt Thompson. Both put up a three, short, and it's rebounded by West Franklin, and that was Alexander Yellen getting the board and dragging his pivot foot. So a quick turnover, and Central Heights will throw it in with a Bucco's 3 to left. And there's an offensive foul called against Colin Maloney, trying to establish position on the inbound. The dead ball foul does not result in any free throws, and West Franklin throws it in. There's exactly 1 minute remaining. Now, not much contact there, but they'll call a foul on Kyler Brotherton. Usually, you don't see the referees calling it real tight. They usually tend to swallow the whistle in the last minute of a already decided game like this, but they'll call a touch foul there. As Schmitz goes to the line and misses the front end of his two shots. 59.4 showing on the clock. Second free throw is good, and it's back to a 21-point game. Wyatt Thompson with the ball out on the left wing, flies into the lane, tries to pass to Brotherton, and all he could do was save it from going out of bounds. Now a tie-up on the floor. Possession arrow pointing towards Central Heights, so they will maintain possession with 40 and a half seconds on the clock. It's going to be Kyler Brotherton to inbound along the baseline for the Vikings. We'll throw it into Thompson. The shot rolls out as Maloney draws the foul down low. .1 game with 36 seconds remaining. Maloney's first free throw bounces out. Free throw number 2 is in. So they do hit the 40-point mark, but they're down 20. Here's Hamilton over to Schmidt. And another touch foul called against Central Heights. This time it's Dalton Reimer. Think to the line for a pair. Hits the first. Second free throw upcoming. Up and in, and that's the biggest lead of the game for West Franklin, 22 and 62-40. Central Heights hurries it down the other side of the court. Wyatt Thompson kicks it to Reimer for three, rolls off. Rebounded by Cameron Hauer of West Franklin. Another foul called on Central Heights as Wyatt Thompson was going for the steal there. And that sends Ryan Schmitz to the free throw line. First shot rolls out. Shot number 2 is up, and it's in. 63-40, just under 12 seconds to go. Here's Cole Speaks at the top of the key. He'll pass it off to Wyatt Thompson. 4 seconds left. We get it to Reimer. The runner, the last second is no good. And this one is over in Pomona. West Franklin will improve to 3 and 6, winning 63-40. Central Heights will drop to 0 and 9. We'll take a break and be back with the recap. This is the KOFO High School Game of the Week.
Eric Price and his staff at the Lamb Roberts Funeral Homes are proud to sponsor this KOFO sports broadcast and honored to help so many families in the community with compassionate care when it's needed most. Lamb Roberts Funeral Home, Ottawa, Baldwin City, and Overbrook.
At State Farm, our goal is to help people manage the risks of everyday life, recover from the unexpected, and realize their dreams. This is State Farm Agent Keith King in Ottawa. Let me help you protect what's most important to you. Give my office a call at 785-242-9435 or stop by at 111 South Main Street in Ottawa.
It's the annual store-wide clearance sale at Messenger's Home Furnishings in South Ottawa. This is one of the biggest sales of the year and includes every category in the store. Reclining furniture, bedroom furniture, dining room furniture, youth furniture, sofas, chairs, end tables, and much more. Save on closeouts of Serta iComfort, iSeries, and Perfect Sleeper mattresses while they last. Long-term interest-free financing is being offered, or you can use our free layaway and pay it off with your upcoming tax refund. Messenger's Home Furnishings is located just west of Sterling Stockade on 23rd Street in South Ottawa.
This is Lou Baker at CarStar Ottawa. Our technicians are highly trained, iCar certified repair experts. We provide continued education for our employees and the latest equipment to ensure the highest quality repairs. We work hard at staying your #1 collision repair shop. 1-800-CARSTAR. Relax, we'll take it from here.
Ransom Memorial Hospital Cancer Care, your cancer-fighting team, is open and accepting patients. For a personalized care experience, call 785-229-8203. Online at ransom.org or at 1301 South Main Street, Ottawa. RMH Cancer Care, close to home, close to your heart.
Amigos Mexican Restaurant in Pomona is proud to sponsor this KOFO Game of the Week. If you're in the mood for authentic Mexican fare, then it's Amigos Mexican Restaurant you're looking for, with specials every weekday, including enchiladas on Monday, tacos Tuesday, burritos Wednesday, chimis on Thursday, and the one and only Burrito Rio Grande on Friday. And enjoy margarita specials too. Get that south of the border flavor 7 days a week at Amigos Mexican Restaurant at 234 West Franklin in Pomona.
Confidence, passion, skill, knowledge. At Ottawa University, I've gained the strength to discover who I am and the confidence to be myself. I've met people from around the globe from different backgrounds and cultures, with opportunities to get involved and bring our passions to life with more than 30 clubs and organizations. We all come together into a faith-inspired community that quickly becomes family. I invite you to be brave like me at Ottawa University. Find out more at ottawa.edu today.
When it's time to pop the question, or if the answer has already been yes, then it's time to visit Sutton's Jewelry. Why not pull out all the stops for your special day with a style that will take her breath away? From the latest sparkle to artistic magic, Sutton's Jewelry stays on top of the latest trending jewelry designs. Sutton's in-house talented bench jeweler, Phil Sutton, can size any selection, and in-house repairs are always a quick turnaround. Sutton's Jewelry, 207 South Main, downtown Ottawa.
And we're back in Pomona, where West Franklin takes the second edition of the rivalry game after losing the girls' game to Central Heights by 4. They win this one easily in the boys' game, 63-40 over the Vikings, thanks to Hunter Lewis, who really got into the paint at will and scored, was by far and away their leading scorer. helping West Franklin advance to 3-6 now on the season. We'll take another break and then be back with a full summary of the game. You're listening to KOFO.
Todd Burrows of Crown Realty is proud to be a sponsor of this KOFO Game of the Week and wishes both teams the best of luck. To be successful in basketball, a team needs someone on the floor making assists. If you're buying or selling your home or farm, you need someone assisting you to be successful. And that's Todd Burrows with his experience and knowledge of the real estate market. With inventories low, it's a great market for sellers, and interest rates are still near all-time lows, providing buyers with great opportunities. Call Todd Burrows at Crown Realty, 785-229-5654, or visit toddburrows.crownrealty.com.
Need to know if your child's game or practice has been canceled due to weather? Sign up now for Ottawa Recreation Commission's text alerts. Go to orcottawaks.org to sign up or for more information.
Eric Price and his staff at the Lamb Roberts Funeral Homes are proud to sponsor this KOFO sports broadcast and honored to help so many families in the community with compassionate care when it's needed most. Lamb Roberts Funeral Home, Ottawa, Baldwin City, and Overbrook. Amigos Mexican Restaurant in Pomona is proud to sponsor this KOFO Game of the Week. If you're in the mood for authentic Mexican fare, then it's Amigos Mexican Restaurant you're looking for, with specials every weekday, including enchiladas on Monday, tacos Tuesday, burritos Wednesday, chimis on Thursday, and the one and only Burrito Rio Grande on Friday. And enjoy margarita specials too. Get that south of the border flavor 7 days a week at Amigos Mexican Restaurant at 234 West Franklin in Pomona.
Kramer Pharmacy, downtown Ottawa, hopes you're enjoying this KOFO sports broadcast and wishes all the area teams good luck this season. Call Kramer Pharmacy today and ask about their convenient MedSync program that allows you to have all your prescriptions filled at the same time each month. Call 242-2055. Santa Fe Trail Meats will custom process your beef, pork, bison, lamb, goat, deer, or any other wild meat at their Overbrook facility. Enjoy jerky, bratwurst, summer sausage, snack sticks. Also purchase pork and beef at their store. Call 785-665-7713.
Community journalism is thriving at the Ottawa Herald. 3 days a week in print and every day online, the Herald's award-winning staff covers the news that matters to you. Breaking news, sports, events, and so much more. Just as the Herald has done for more than 140 years. Call 242-4700 to subscribe today, or find us online at www.ottawaherald.com, on Facebook, or download our app.
This is Dr. Weston Zinner at Franklin County Chiropractic in Ottawa. We hope you're enjoying the game and remind you that whether you're an athlete or a weekend warrior, we can help relieve your pain for a better performance. Call 785-242-9393 for an appointment.
You can just about hear that cold Kansas winter wind blowing, and you're going to want to make sure your heater is working this winter. The best way to do that is call the pros at Adamson Brothers at 785-242-9273. Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling, maintaining your comfort for over 30 years.
Whether you're looking to buy or sell a home, all you need is the sign of a RE/MAX agent, and your real estate needs are taken care of. Neva Smith, your local RE/MAX agent, has years of experience and knowledge of the local market. Neva will work with you to get the results you're looking for, so that buyer or seller will not get away. Contact Neva Smith, your local RE/MAX agent, today at nevasmith.com or call 785-229-0504. Neva proudly supports the youth of today for the future of tomorrow and wishes all the area teams good luck this season.
And welcome back to Pomona. Just to recap, after the Central Heights Lady Vikings were able to come out on top 35-31 over West Franklin, the boys game turned out differently, although Central Heights was able to keep it close early on. They jumped out to a 10-0 lead about halfway through the first quarter, but that would be the only lead they would see the entire game, as West Franklin would close out that first quarter on a 6-0 run to go up 15-10, and then they scored the first 5 points of the second quarter as well, and just took off from there. There was Central Heights just had a lot of trouble with the pressing defense of West Franklin that was pretty relentless the entire game. The guards got sped up, panicked a little bit, committed some unnecessary turnovers, and then really just seemed sped up on offense. Not a lot of running the offense, and I'm sure the coaches wanted them to. It was more just kind of panicking and trying to get up a shot the second you saw an opportunity against the attacking press of West Franklin. So it would end up being 32-19 at halftime. The team stayed pretty even in the third quarter, scoring 13 apiece. But then in the fourth quarter, West Franklin really took over again. Ethan Shields picked up a fourth foul. Cameron Hampton had been playing pretty much the entire game, so he sat for a while, and West Franklin was able to use that to add on to the lead a little bit. They would end up winning 63-40. Hunter Lewis had a huge day, far and away leading all scorers for West Franklin. Cole Speaks was the high scorer for Central Heights, hitting 3 threes, and really his shooting the main source of offense for Central Heights, who just really had a tough time getting it going and seeing the ball fall in and through the bottom of the net. So that will do it from Pomona. West Franklin boys team improves to 3-6. Central Heights drops to 0-9. The girls teams both now 4-5 on the year. I'm David Potter with KOFO Sports. Thank you for listening to the KOFO High School Game of the Week.
We hope you enjoyed this Game of the Week broadcast on KOFO.com. Brought to you by Modern Woodman agent Dale Pearson, Hale Family Dentistry, Kansas State Bank, Adams & Brothers Heating and Cooling, Ottawa Recreation Commission, and by State Farm Insurance agent Keith King, Ransom Memorial Hospital, Sutton's Jewelry, Franklin County Chiropractic, CarStar, Messenger's Home Furnishing. Also by Dingle & Son Mortuary, the Ottawa Herald, Wise Guys Construction, Ottawa University, People's Bank. This Game of the Week is also brought to you by Ryan Disbro State Farm Insurance, Kramer Pharmacy, Lamb Roberts Funeral Home, Cosentino's Price Chopper, Quality Structures Incorporated, Maxwell Chiropractic, and by Remax Connections agent Eva Smith, Santa Fe Trail Meats, Advantage Electric, Todd Burrows Crown Realty, and Amigos Mexican Restaurant. For more information about our next Game of the Week basketball broadcast, log on to the KOFO Sports page at KOFO.com and listen on air for the KOFO Sports Calendar. This has been an exclusive presentation from your sports source for East Central Kansas, KOFO.